Hey there guys, it's Joey and this is going to be the video for the cat totem animal collection, spell kit, however you want to describe it. These are all my own works, all my own recipes, all rights reserved and all that good stuff. And I'm going to talk you through what I currently have for the cat totem, and there may be something missing from this, and there's a problem with the candle, and I'll actually show you the candle first. So this is not the candle for the cat totem per se, because we had a wick mishap, and this happens to everybody when you're making candles. I had one wick left for the cauldron candles, and it had actually snapped down the bottom end before I put it in, as I took it out the packet, and I tried to fix it and sort it, but once it was in the wax it would just collapse. It wouldn't hold up even when the wax was set. I had it held even as the wax was completely dry to see if that would make it seal the snap little bit. It wasn't all the way through the wick, it was just, but no, it wouldn't have it. It was broken, so had to scoop all that out, and now we'll have to start over. And for the time being I have no wicks. I'm not here this weekend, I'm going to go visit her family this weekend, so there's a giant bee outside my window. So I have this one, which is very similar in style to what I would have gone for the cat. Now there is seashells in this, which is something I would not have probably put in the cat, but it is basically, I think I called it Midnight Kiss or Seduction or something along those lines. And this is a very similar colour to theme to the one I would have gone for the cat. I would have gone for the pink cauldron, possibly the very dark purple wax with some of the flowers that are in the rest of the mixture on top, and some of the little stars for the night time. I think having the nocturnal aspect of the cat in there would have definitely happened, would have definitely have been part of it. So this is just basically a standing candle to show you pretty much what the cat totem candle would have looked like. So as I was going through finding the energies for the cat totem set, this is what happened. It was an experience, it was a journey, and I found some associations, and where I keyed in here was a sense of mystery, sensuality and beauty, and I think all three of those apply to cats and cat spirits in energies in general. The sensuality aspect ran through associations with the goddess Bast as well. I investigated some of the imagery and associations with Bast. I think there's something very central about the idea of ancient Egypt as well. When I think of it, I imagine, like, I don't even know if it's even remotely realistic, but sort of the frankincense incense going, and the linens and the sumptuous nature of the palaces and things like that. It just strikes that chord with me. And the more I got into this cat totem energy, I'm beginning to wonder if maybe one of my past lives was in ancient Egypt, because I have said before, I've never connected particularly to the ancient Egyptian pantheon, and I wonder if that's because I've already lived it. So there's some food for thought for me as I was making these. So the stone we've gone for, as you can see, is amethyst. I don't need an excuse to use amethyst because I think it is the damn sexiest stone alive. But it was also listed as one of the correspondences to, I think it was the cat spirit guide or cat totem or something like that I came across. And the minute I saw amethyst, I was like, sold. it also has a beautiful sensual quality, and I mean, I'm completely attached to amethyst, and cat is one of my favourite animals, so as far as I'm concerned they go together. Colour themes therefore of purple and pink. As you can see, one of each of the candles would be included, or I think one of each, because at the minute I don't have a larger item for this, so this would be a smaller set. Obviously these three and the one imbuing are mine and are not going anywhere for love nor money. So the herbs represent and reflect the sort of sensuality aspect, the beauty aspect. There is catnip in there, and catnip is obviously completely to do with cats and also is used in honouring Bast. I came across a reference of apple blossom in my studies, and apple blossom is something I really enjoy. I love the scent of it, and I happened to have an oil of apple blossom, so a couple of drops of oil have gone into each of the herbal blend and the oil itself, and would have gone in the candle if the candle was the correct one. So I think that's all the back information we need to know about these. So I'm going to then show you the individual items. So this is a little spell bottle. I say little, it's actually bigger than the usual apothecary ones I use. It has a little cat on the front. Come on, focus. And then a collection of all of the herbs that I have used in there. And I love hibiscus for this. I think it adds something fantastic to that. So that would be a fantastic little spell bottle for honouring cat energy or goddess energy, or any goddess to do with cat energy, such as Bast being the most easily referenced. So then there is the herbal blend. Let's just move the amethyst. Pains me to move the amethyst out of shot, but I don't want to smack them when I'm moving things around. Okay, so this is the herbal blend, and this is my imbuing amethyst. I will take it out and show you. I have an imbuing citrine and an imbuing amethyst, and these look at the crescent moon almost in there, and I love the darkness of this rough amethyst. And I have one of this and one of citrine. So citrine tends to be for the masculine energies. It sits on my altar and is used for that sort of imbuing, and then the amethyst is for the feminine. So there's a very strong feline femininity within this herbal blend, and in general, in fact. Let's give it a good mix. So I've used licorice root in here. I recently came into acquiring some licorice root. That sounds really weird. But I didn't know what it was for, but I very much wanted to try it out, and it's actually like very lustful licorice root. So that's in there as well. So this herbal blend could be used for any and everything. There is a few resins in here. There is copal, myrrh, frankincense and dragon's blood. Now the frankincense, myrrh and the copal all had a light, sumptuous, not quite decadent feel, and then the dragon's blood basically pulls all that together, makes it more sumptuous, makes it more sexy, and I think there is something incredibly beautiful, and there is a definite sensuality to this herbally blend, which could be burnt, it could be carried, it could be used in offering, all those good things. And we'll pop the amethyst back in there. Or you could imagine it being like a claw. The claw! You have saved our lives. Alright, anyway. Now I think this is the single most beautiful oil I've ever seen. Or I've ever created, I suppose is fairer. There are 3 amethyst chips. Look at that, and the oil has stayed completely clear, so you can see it. It's got that sexy, seamy quality, but it's, you know, look at that. And there's a kitty on the end. He's glued on to make sure. And it's a screw cap for the oil, because the oil is a lot more in here than in the little ones. And it's got some apple blossom oil in there, and it's absolutely incredible. It's one of the few oils that I could happily dab some on my wrists and wear it to feel sensual. It has that incredible quality. Ooh, tap. It really, really does, and it's just so pretty. Look at that. There go the amethysts. Whee! So, as I said, it's not the correct candle because it's got seashells in it. Otherwise, I might have just gone with that. But what I'm going to do is wait until I have some more wicks and then make a candle. Make a candle tailor-made for this, and it'll have a little bit of the herbal blend in, and then some wax, and then the appropriate herbs on top that are running through as a major theme. But I have enjoyed the cat totem energies, and I can almost connect to Bast through this, which is a really weird experience. I sort of had a visualization. I saw her in my mind's eye, and I was like, that's weird, because that doesn't normally happen, especially not with Egyptian energies. But it was very strong energies coming through this one. It was beautiful. Again, a bit weird. I didn't think that would happen, because technically my goddess doesn't have a cat association as far as I'm aware. She might well do somewhere, and these things do happen. But I'm really pleased. I think the cat totem came out perfect. Pause for groan. But there we go. So that's the cat totem set so far. It's not quite ready to be sent out into the universe yet because of the candle needs sorting. But it will be beautiful. It will be just as pretty as this one, if not more so. So that's it for this video. Many blessings.